Have you ever wondered why some people smile even when life gets tough? This is the story of a poor cobbler who had every reason to be sad, but chose happiness instead. What was his secret? Stay till the end. You might just see life differently. In a small town between the hills, there lived an old cobbler named Harish. He had a tiny shop where he fixed old shoes. Every day, he worked quietly with a smile on his face. People in the town noticed that Harish was always happy. No matter if it was a hot day or if he had no customers, he still smiled and worked peacefully. One day, a rich man from the city came to the town. He saw Harish smiling while fixing a broken shoe. The man was surprised. He walked up to him and asked, "Old man, you look very happy, but your shop is very small and you don't seem to have much. Don't you want a better life?" Harish looked up and said kindly, "Sir, happiness doesn't come from having a lot. It comes from how you see what you already have." The rich man was confused. "But you don't have much. Don't you feel sad sometimes?" Harish smiled and said, "I used to feel sad. A few years ago there was a big flood. I lost my house and everything I owned. I had no food, no money, and no place to sleep. One day, I found an old pair of shoes on the road. They were torn and wet, but I fixed them. I traded them for food. That moment made me remember that I still had something important in my hands and my skill." He paused and said, "From that day, I stopped asking, 'Why did this happen to me?' Instead, I asked, 'What can I do with what I still have?'" The rich man listened carefully. "But you still have tough days now, don't you?" Harish nodded. "Yes, some days no one comes to my shop. Sometimes it rains and the roof leaks. But even then, I look for small things to make me smile, like birds singing, a child laughing, or just the joy of working with my hands." He continued, "Many people wait for big things to be happy, money, success, or fame, but life is full of small moments. If we wait too long, we miss the beauty of everyday life." The rich man sat quietly. He began to understand. Harish gave him his repaired shoe and said, "Life is not perfect, but we can choose to smile anyway. Not because everything is good, but because we can still find something good in every day." The rich man thanked him and left. He didn't just go with a fixed shoe, he went with a new way of thinking. He started to notice little happy things in his life, too: his morning tea, the sound of rain, or a kind word from a friend. Even though his life was the same, his heart felt lighter. And in that small town, the cobbler's simple wisdom spread. People learned that true happiness doesn't come from having everything. It comes from being thankful for what we already have.